I think Bill's playing with words. That's what I think is happening. I think something happened with his contract in the offseason, but I think someone's playing a game with the words. And that the report from Ian Rappaport is not technically wrong, but it might be dishonest in some sense in that it's not some grand contract extension that locks Bill Belichick into New England for years to come. It's not something like that, but something contractually did happen. It could be so little as making sure he's locked up under contract for next season. I think what it actually tells you is we did learn something yesterday, and that is there are not 3, 4, 5 years remaining on Bill Belichick's contract as we had speculated about just a week or two ago, wondering if during the good times the Patriots had locked up Bill Belichick on a very long extension to make sure post-Brady that they were never without him. Maybe they did, but it's now nearing the end. It was nearing the end.
Times ran out.
Yeah, they're nearing the end.
Well, I could say a big one done after they won 53. Well, it was 53 they won, right? I can't remember. Yeah. You could see a 4 or 5 year deal done then, and that's what takes us to 1 or 2 left on this one.
It's a little weird that the team couldn't wait to tell you that they locked up Gerard Mayo. Couldn't wait to tell you that they were going to look for an OC.
Right.
Now, this lucrative extension for this legendary head coach.
That was interesting as they were departing the field for pregame, and all the Hall of Famers were down there.
Yeah.
Everybody shakes Robert's hands. He's going by. Bill did too. Saw that, and there was a long embrace and talk with Mayo. A little longer than normal.
Oh, okay. Good to know. What
Not
do you think he was saying? What do you think Robert was saying there? How do you interpret that? If you're going to tell us about this long embrace.
Don't worry about that.
Sweetheart, don't worry about that.
We're going to stop him today. We're going to hit him. Hit the quarterback, okay?
I can't believe that any team, even the one that Bill Belichick has coached for this long and had so much success with, would go into a multi-year extension, which is not what was said. Just a new contract.
Yeah.
New contract. Multi-year.
He didn't even use the word extension.
New contract.
New contract.
Rip up the contract that had you working for this year. Now it's going to be for this year, maybe. But even that, I have trouble believing that any team would do that based on what this coach and general manager has done here over the last 4 years, and one who's going to be 72 years old in the spring.
I can tell you why. I got an answer.
72?
I got the answer for you. It's like taking out an insurance policy against leverage is what it is.
Yeah.
Which means going into the year, if Robert believed that the team was going to be a lot better, as he told us he thought it was going to be a lot better, right? And we had reason to believe it would be better than last year. If it was going to be a much better year and Mac was going to show tremendous growth and the offense was going to be a lot better and the defense was going to be a top 5 defense and all those wonderful things people speculated about in the offseason. And the team wins 11 games this year. And Bill is now at the end of his contract. And they're a playoff team again. And Mac Jones in year 3 has gone to the playoffs twice in 3 years. All of that. Bill has tremendous leverage against the team. So what you do is you rip up the deal and you don't have a lame duck year. Owners don't like those lame duck years because they never want to be put in that box. So they say, all right, the price to pay here, and then you gauge it, Hardy. In Robert's mind going into the year, was it more likely or less likely that Bill would be the Patriots coach in 2024? And in his mind, that had to be, I'm pretty sure Bill's going to do a good job this year. He's going to be here. We're not looking to move on from Bill unless things were to be a complete disaster, and we don't think that's going to happen. That's why they do it. It's like an insurance policy on the coach to make sure he can't walk out the door after having a great year, or he can't turn around and tell you, you're going to pay me this because, well, my contract's up and I can say that to you now, or I look good, I can go somewhere else. It's just negotiating is what it is.
Yeah.
And so that's why they do it. But that doesn't mean that they can't make a decision on their head coach at the end of the year. It's not going to prohibit them from doing that. And you're finding this out because of Bill. You're finding it out because he wanted it out there. And again, opinion, not reporting that, just opinion. That's why it's out there. Why would you do all that you did with propping up Bill O'Brien and getting the offensive line coach. And, oh, by the way, making sure Gerard Mayo goes nowhere. We need you here, Gerard. You can't leave.
Okay, but you're gonna have to lay it out for me a little bit more why Bill would be so dead set on having that out there.
Oh, just because he's taking a lot of crap and he wants to fight back a little bit because he's probably human
getting
like
calls.
the rest
He probably
of
has
us.
people
Because he's human,
reaching out,
like
could
anybody
be family
else.
members. Like, wow, they're really going to get rid of you.
Because who wouldn't want to punch back in that situation, taking crap from everybody?
As much as he says he doesn't hear it,
I don't
listen
blame
to
him.
it.
I don't blame him. It's human.
You're human.
Human reaction.
Yeah.
He did appear human this weekend.
Sure did.
At
Holy
the Hall
Jesus
of Fame.
Saturday.
And whatever he took to get him through that ceremony on Saturday bled over into the post game yesterday 4 times longer than any post game presser he's given over the last 3
Shecky
games.
Green on Saturday, buddy. Shecky Green, the old comedian.
And then 9+ minutes for the post game yesterday. He was up there for like 2.5.
He walked down the middle of the aisle because
After
we were
the
inside at
Saints
the
and
Cross
Cowboys.
Pavilion because of the rain, and there was 2 sections sectioned off, and he introduced everybody that came down the middle. We all went down. Mr. Kraft's hand, then you get on stage or you sit down. Bill was the last one at the end. We said, hey, we've got one more special guest. Throw it over to John Roque. He introduces Bill. Spotlight's going. Bill comes down. It's like coming out of the introductions of the NBA game, man. Chest pumping, high-fiving people, fist bumps, smiling. I'm like, look at this guy. And what a wheelhouse.
Hey, he was in the
speech.
barn.
No, I think it's on Patriots.com. No, it was in the barn. You're ready to beat
Hey,
Buffalo.
he was in the barn.
If I think that it's in its entirety on Patriots.com. That's where Bill's at his best. Telling stories and just having fun with the guys. There were a lot of ex-players back, ex-coaches. It was good. It was good seeing everybody.